Eala Iva Jovic stunned Venus Williams, Elina Svitolina in ASB Classic doubles opener. Youth toppled experience as the tandem of Eala and Iva Jovic pulled off a 7-6, 7, 6-1 victory over Venus Williams and Elina Svitolina in round 16 of the ASB Classic women's doubles on Monday in New Zealand. The 20-year-old Eala and 18-year-old Jovic of the USA thus ousted the veteran duo of the 45-year-old Williams and 31-year-old Svitolina, who currently ranks No. 13 in the world. The Filipino-American pair survived the grueling opening set before dominating the next frame to ultimately overthrow Williams and Svitolina from the doubles action. Eala and Jovic now await their next foe, which could either be the up-seeded tandem of Aisha Mohammed and Erin Routliffe or the pair of Jessica Malekov and Renata Zarazua. Eala opens ASB Classic singles campaign versus Donna Vicic, faces Venus Williams in doubles. Eala at the 2026 ASB Classic. Schedule, draw, and matchups. Eala set to open 2026 campaign in Australia and New Zealand. Eala will also see action in the singles event on Tuesday at 2 p.m. Manila time, against Donna Vicic of Croatia. The sun gleamed over the blue hard courts of Auckland, New Zealand, on a balmy January afternoon, the kind that feels ripe for unexpected triumphs. Tennis fans gathered at the ASB Classic, a cherished WTA 250 tournament that often acts as a prelude to the Australian Open, feeling the buzz of another thrilling season ahead. Among the slate of matches scheduled on Monday, January 5, 2026, one stood out not just for its narrative clash but for the seismic shift it would soon deliver. The opening doubles match featuring Eala and Iva Jovic against Venus Williams and Elina Svitolina, two names deeply etched in the sport's storied history. GMA Network +1. What transpired that afternoon was far more than a tennis match. It was a generational declaration, a testament to grit over pedigree, and a vivid reminder that in sport, every sunrise brings new heroes. Glowing star the players, legends and rising stars Venus Williams, a legacy etched in gold. At 45 years old, Venus Williams needs little introduction. A former world #1 in both singles and doubles, her name resonates with power, grace, and an indomitable competitive spirit. In her decorated career, spanning over 3 decades, she amassed 14 Grand Slam doubles titles, many alongside her sister Serena, and a remarkable 7 Grand Slam singles championships. Philstar.com. Though Williams' prime years might be behind her, her presence still carried enormous weight. Even now, she remains a symbol of tennis excellence, one that younger players have grown up watching and aspiring to emulate. Elina Svitolina, a seasoned warrior. Partnering Williams was Elina Svitolina, a seasoned professional from Ukraine who reached a career-high ranking of world #3. Known for her fierce baseline play and strategic instincts, Svitolina has been a mainstay on the WTA Tour for years, collecting titles and thrilling fans with her tenacity. Philstar.com. Together, this pair offered a blend of raw experience and elite-level mastery, an imposing challenge by any standard. Eala and Iva Jovic, the rising duo. Opposite them stood the young duo of Eala, a 20-year-old Filipino tennis star quickly rising in the rankings, and Iva Jovic, an 18-year-old American with impressive all-court prowess. Both players entered the match with far less experience than their illustrious opponents, yet brimming with potential and hunger to make an impact. GMA Network. Their pairing, youthful, dynamic, and fearless, embodied a different kind of energy, one that thrives on possibility rather than legacy. Fire the match, drama, grit, and a statement win. Stepping onto Auckland's center court, Eala and Jovic knew they were the underdogs, hardly unexpected against legends like Williams and Svitolina. But what followed was a performance imbued with resolve, balance, and a belief that fed off every point. On esports.ph. Feist set, a tense battle of wills. From the outset, the young pair showed they weren't intimidated. They began aggressively, breaking serve early and signaling their intent. Venus and Elina, seasoned as they are, refused to relent, turning the rally of games into a tight back-and-forth. Tiebreaker times. At 3-5 down, Eala and Jovic faced the brink of losing the first set. Yet, in a remarkable display of tenacity, they fought back, clawing points, saving set opportunities against them, and refusing to let experience dictate the outcome. Every volley, every sprint, every daring volley pointed to a team that refused to bow. Tiebreaker times. Ultimately, the first set hurtled into a tiebreak, where the youngsters' momentum carried them through. A flurry of clutch points sealed the set 7-6-7, a heart-stopping opener that electrified the crowd and shifted the match's psychological balance. On esports.ph. Second set, a youthful surge. Once that first set was in their pocket, Eala and Jovic seemed to grow even more confident. They exploded into the second set with energy, precision, and a sense of belief that now seemed unstoppable. Before long, they surged to a 4-0 lead, leaving their opponents scrambling to regain footing. Tiebreaker times. Though Williams and Svitolina managed a brief hold, the momentum had clearly shifted. Eala and Jovic closed out the second frame 6-1, completing a stunning straight sets victory that sent shockwaves through the tournament and beyond. GMA Network. Topple the victory. What it means. The final score, 7-6-7, 6-1, hardly captures the drama, resilience, and exhilaration of the moment. For Eala and Jovic, it was a statement that youth isn't defined by age but by fearlessness and resilience on the big stage. Fastbreak.com.ph. For Eala, specifically, this one is another defining moment in a career that has already seen historic breakthroughs, including a strong 2025 season that saw her break into the WTA Top 109 accolades as one of Asia's brightest tennis talents. GMA Network. Defeating a former world number 1 and Grand Slam champion in any format is a career highlight, and doing it with poise at a significant event like the ASB Classic adds a powerful chapter to her growing legacy. Globe showing Europe-Africa the broader impact, tennis, generations, and inspiration, a symbol of generational shift. In many ways, this match encapsulated a timeless sports narrative, the passing of the torch. Williams and Svitolina, both champions in their own right, represent the golden chapters of tennis, while Eala and Jovic symbolize a new generation eager to write its own history. But this wasn't a sad farewell. It was a celebration of continuity. Legends like Venus still compete with passion, reminding the world that excellence isn't bound by age. Meanwhile, young stars like Eala and Jovic illustrate that the next wave is coming, energetic, confident, and capable of anything. Manila Bulletin. Inspiration across borders. For fans in the Philippines, this one resonates deeply. Eala's journey, from promising junior to world stage competitor, has captivated many, inspiring younger athletes who see in her a reflection of their